can't. Okay. That's fine. Okie dokie. Hey Roy, good to see ya. Noob. Fuck you. You're a noob. As usual. Ah, damn it. That's what I get for trying to mess with shit. Yeah. Okay. Back to the grind. Put me down in the corner. How's it going, Roy? All good, I hope. Homemade corn dogs. Fancy, fancy. Oh yeah. I ended last time at 3 EXP left to level up. I forgot. Glad to hear. I can't eat hot dogs as much anymore. Too much salt. I would love to, though. Sounds delicious. What brand? I'm assuming it was the batter that was homemade and the fact that you fried them. And not that you made sausages at home. But what brand sausage? Water. Pogos. Is that the brand? So if it is, I've never heard of it. Tasty? Welcome in, my usual Twitch viewer. Good to see you in. I've only been live for 4 minutes. You don't have to say nothing, you're all good. I appreciate the dedication. Hello, Dreamweaver. I believe corn dogs called pogos. Oh. Oh, in Canada you call them pogos. So yeah, Dreamweaver's right. Yeah. He's right, you know. I was not able to post the link to my stream in the RuneScape chat because 4 hours ago I posted my RuneScape short. I forgot that it's on slow mode. You can only do it once every 8 hours. Schneider's Red Hots are the best dog cheese. That you know, never heard of the brand? Sounds good. I'm sure they are good. I usually go for Nathan's, which are pretty good. It's pretty good for a not very snappy casing hot dog. But we usually have the Costco brand around the house if we have them. Because you can get them in bulk and you put them in the freezer and they last forever. You know? Plus, the Costco brand is very good, very solid. Let me know if my eating of crunchy trail mix affects the stream quality, whether or not you can hear the crunching. If it's unbearable, because I can stop. So how's it going, Dreamweaver? Doing good? I'd hope. Good. Glad to hear it. Glad to see you in the stream again. Starting to build up some regulars. It's now Roy, you, Steffi. If I play Balatro, it's also person name. Fuck. Bote, that's the name. Sometimes Rem or Rebecca. Nice to see there are people that enjoy the really bad content. Or as the VTube community might say, the scuffed content. I think. I'm not very familiar with the VTube community. I feel like this game is kind of outside of the VTube community lexicon. There being like 2 people other than myself that do it. Big booby like demon lady and a dog guy, right? Those are the other 2? You watch them all? Big booby demon lady and the dog guy, right? Those are the other 2. V-tuners. Yeah, I would have posted in the Discord, the OSRS Discord, but I posted the short 4 hours ago, and there's a 8-hour cooldown on posting in that chat. Too bad. Just means there's gonna be less people coming down through, which is fine. This stream is for the real ones. Like you, and then the one viewer who's always in Twitch. I was just editing shorts, and Mr. Twitch viewer, your username did come up because you did say something that day on the VOD. I apologize, I've already forgotten. No worries, I won't put you on blast. But my brain works very slow. So I do apologize if I don't remember your name when you don't say much. I just appreciate that you're here. Finally gonna work on Dungeons and Dragons stuff. It's been a while. My group hasn't been doing stuff lately. And by lately, I mean for like a year and a half. Everyone busy. Or burned out. But now now we might have a game on Friday. That would be fun. I'm not gonna stream it. I don't think they would want me to stream it. Besides, it would just be me. Everyone else is not a VTuber. Or streamer. Oh yeah, we had a campaign for several years. I think we came together around 2018, and we played all the way until like a year and a half ago, and then we stopped playing for a while. One of our members like ditched the group during that dry spell. Didn't say a word. They just left. Fortunately, it was the weakest link. Fuck you, Julian. Fuck you, Julian. Anyway, it was Julian. I don't think anyone was the weakest link, but if anyone did leave, I was fine with it being Julian. Very long campaign. 2 DMs, one better than the other. Actually, a few campaigns, really, if you think about it. But 2 long-running campaigns, and they were good. One of them got into the post-level 20 levels, which don't exist in 5e. We had to use a supplement. So, I think we got to, like, level 25. No one gets to, like, level 15. We got to 10 more than that. It was fun. And now we're going back to lobby levels. We're going to start at level 1. And I'm going to play an Arcane Trickster, because it's a really not a very good class. Rogue in general, kind of mediocre. And Arcane Trickster in general, pretty bad. But I think it would be funny to play an Arcane Trickster, so that's what I'm going to do. I usually end up playing like Monk or Barbarian. Or some kind of multi-class. I've done a few Rangers too, which are also bad, but you can make them good. Arcane Trickster, I think I'll struggle making good. Fortunately, the DM is giving me Booming Blade, which makes it a lot better. Though I think his game is gonna cap at level 7, because he doesn't want to get into those high levels again, because the high levels suck to DM for. Apparently. Which is fine. Sucks a little bit. Everyone loves the numbers that go burr. I, for one, love high-level D&D. I also hate it because being high-level means you have, takes way longer. One round of combat can last like an hour and a half if you're really high-level. And you have a big party. Now that Julian left, fuck you, Julian. We have a smaller party now. I think we have, let me see, me, that guy, let me just open the Discord. I can fucking count it that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-person party. It's a 5-man party now. It used to be a 6-man party, so it should be good. Six people, including the dungeon master. So not too bad. Let me skip this song. No. Ah, shit. Back. We'll do that one. And I am on shuffle, right? No. Oh, fuck off. There we go. Hello, my muffins. Mysterious old man. Mime show. Oh, yeah, the mime outfit. No, thanks. Lure. But yeah, combat can last a long time. This time I'm going simple. Last time in one of the long games, I was playing like a fighter? It was a homebrew class. I make a lot of homebrew. But it was a homebrew class. And he did it very simple. Hit things really hard. It was a martial. It was fun. It was a tank. I was basically the group's tank. I could take a bunch of hits, and I could hit decently hard, only because the DM gave me a bunch of really good magic items. Otherwise, I would have been like a fighter with 2 attacks, even at high levels. But with all the magic items and shit, he was hitting like a truck because we didn't have any other marshals in the group. We had a ranged guy. We had someone with a gun. A lot of mages. Fun though. This time, no homebrew. Because I think one of our other players is kind of min-maxy. And with the cap of level 7, that should deter min-maxiness. Everyone plays a class and sticks to it. Arcane Trickster will be funny. I think the DM said I can wield a dagger with my mage hand. That'll be fun. Give some out-of-combat implications. My fishy spot. It was done. I didn't notice. Anyone else here in chat a nerd when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons? Or is it just me? Am I the only nerd when it comes to Dungeons and Dragons? How many of you play 5e? Nerd. Fuck you, Silent Kisei. Just me, of course. I'm talking to the peanut gallery. You have no fucking clue what I'm talking about. Let me just go into the deeper the deeper fucking numbers of the game. How fast can you run in Dungeons and Dragons? To save time, I will just tell you, it's about 90 miles an hour. If you really min-max it. And it's like for 6 seconds. Just me. Y'all should be a nerd and play D&D. I played D&D with Puffin Forest once. He's a friend of a friend. We did a Halloween one shot where one of my friends DM'd. Puffin Forest showed up. He's really tall. Like, his character looks short, cute, and pudgy, but he's like 6'7". Yeah. Friend of a friend. Not in my friend group. In my friend's friend group. And he showed up for our Halloween one shot. Me and my wife, our friend Jesse, the DM, and then Puffin Forest. He played a rogue. I know, right? I doubt he remembers me. It was a single one-shot. He didn't seem super into it. We didn't even know he was going to show up until he showed up. In fact, I didn't know she knew. I didn't know our friend knew Puffin Forest until he showed up, and I was like, "Oh, you sound like Puffin Forest." He's like, "Oh, yeah, that's me." Like, oh, fuck. This was a few years ago. Probably during COVID? Maybe it was before COVID. It was either right before COVID or kind of during COVID. Like maybe the tail end of COVID. Somewhere in there. Cool guy, it was funny. He's really tall. That's my main takeaway. He's very tall. No, he doesn't. I think he got a good job, and he ran out of D&D stories. He could have made a living at it, but maybe he liked his job. I don't know. I don't know him personally, and I wouldn't pry even if I did. Maybe I need to fill the void and make animated D&D. That's not gonna happen. There's too many. It's too. I should have done it years ago if I was gonna do it. The fucking market's too saturated now. I might do some shorts on it. But he was a little over 1 mil subs for a while. He could have made a living at it, I'm sure. If he wanted to. But you know, probably maybe it wasn't his passion. Maybe he ran out of stories. Maybe he just does it for fun. Everyone, I don't know. It was a fun one shot. I played a kobold ranger. I have a drawing of it. I drew it somewhere. I don't remember where. It's probably on Discord somewhere. Actually, it's probably on my Twitter, my really old Twitter that I haven't touched in years that I'm not going to link. Back when Twitter was actually a website and not stupid. Even then it was stupid. But, yeah, life happens. Funny, though. The D&D session was not funny enough for a video. Which is why I didn't show up on his channel, I'm sure. It was like pumpkin related, and it was weird. It was fun. I played a kobold. Probably should have played something a little bit more normal, since my guy was a little wacky, because it was a one-shot. You know, whenever you do a one-shot, you got to play something wacky. Yeah. I don't have as many wacky D&D stories as he had. He had a lot. I have a couple. Nothing that wacky, though. Exactly. He played a rogue, and his rogue was essentially... Oh, yeah, what it was. It was funny. His rogue was... Oh god, how did it go? It was essentially a guy who was edgy to be edgy against like his parents, right? But like he doesn't have dead parents. He has like this really normal upbringing. Just like a really normal, really non-tragic life. And the character would always be like fucking edgy. Trying to make it seem like, oh, woe is me, but like fucking the subversion of the edgy rogue, you know? Funny character. Loving parents, supportive. To the point where in the thing in the one shot he got a letter from his parents, right? Be like telling him how supportive they are of his job as an assassin rogue. Good job, buddy. I hope you're killing them good. You know, fucking. Something like that. And that's why one-shots are fun. Funnily enough, when I was going to do a YouTube channel, I was originally going to make a puppet. I was going to make a little hand puppet. I like watched all these videos. I was going to make like a really nice one. And it was going to be a D&D channel. And then like a month later, Tales from the Stinky Dragon came out, which is another D&D channel, and they use puppets. So I was like, well, shit. The market I was going to dip into, puppets and D&D, which didn't exist at the time, now exists. Such bad timing. Maybe I'll be the first D&D VTuber, huh? I'm sure there are D&D VTubers. I'm not the first. No way. Yeah, I'm sure there's tons. Just claim to be the first, like, I'm the first D&D VTuber. Why? Oh, I see. Maybe it's OB. No. How about that? Now, lag? No? Good? Okay. It looked like my model is lagging a little bit. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. I think I'm okay. Lure, and it's gone. Lure, and it's gone. Anyway. It's always like that. I come up with a good idea, and like a month later, it's like, okay, here's this new cool thing people are doing. It's like, ah, shit. That's happened like 3 times. That's why I was like, yeah, whatever, fuck it. I'll just be a you know, VTuber. There's no Western cartoon character. There's no no Cal Arts VTuber. That's my market. Remove all of the fish. I am now level 48. Yes. Is this a good level to go to lobsters? Will I actually somewhat pick them up fast enough to be good leveling speed? Which means I have to go to Karamja, I think, on that dock. Is it really fishing if you're catching crustaceans in a box? I'm gonna assume that this is a good level, and I'm gonna go get a lobster box. Do 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 do. Probably Karamja. Go over to the noob docks that, you know, everyone used to go to at the time. In the past. All that away. Lobster. There we go. There we go. Lobster pot acquired. Better spot in Catherby. Where the fuck is... But why not Karamja? Catherby. Where's Catherby? Is over here? I don't know where that is, Roy. What the... That one of these smaller ones? No bank there, I'll use a Camelot telly, sure. It's near here. Oh, there. Okay. Thank you for the tip, I'm stupid. I don't remember these boats being here. I remember just being a dock. No fishing spot, though. Oh, it's just better banking spot. Okay. Because there's the bank. Where do I go to fish lobsters? Back in my day, there were no boats here. It was just a dock. But where are the fishing spots? Is it this way? Yes. I don't remember this little island either. Obelisk of water. Nice, nice, nice. How long does it take to catch my first lobster on this character? Back in my day. There we go, I got a lobster. I didn't see how much EXP it gave. That's fine. I'm only level 48. Hello, lads. Funny. I don't have the cooking level to cook lobsters, do I? No. Yeah, I need 40. Maybe I'll save all these raw lobsters for cooking later. I always loved the little ladders into the ground in RuneScape. How it's just a fucking square. You don't make basements next to the beach. You'll just end up waist high water. Unrealistic, bad game. Unrealistic, bad game. Unsubscribe. Magic stairs. It says ladder to me. If you had a magic ladder to nowhere, would you climb it? No, too lazy. Why not? It's really exciting. A magic ladder nowhere. I know I've somewhat talked about it every stream, but this sweet heat snack mix from Kirkland's really good. But what I want is just a whole bag of the corn nuts that they have in this. The corn nuts in this are great. Or the cracker coated almonds. Give me just 2 bags, 1 of each. The honey glazed pecans are a little bit too sweet. I'm not a big fan of sesame, but they're fine. The cashews are pretty good. Ain't no way fucking Costco is gonna sponsor a VTuber with 3 people watching the stream. But then again, if you're watching Costco, I'm gonna dump a little bit of this into my trail mix bag. I'm kind of running out in the trail mix bag. There we go. One day they might. One day Costco might sponsor me. Probably not. I'm more likely to get the C tier advertisements like, this stream is brought to you by Raid Shadow. No. Don't forget to play this money hungry mobile game that's sponsoring me. That I don't play. Because I'm not stupid. I mean, I am stupid, but that's not the point I'm making. Let's move to this one. It's closer to the bank by a few steps. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's peak content. He moved 5 inches to the right. Some people genuinely like it for some reason. I don't know why. A streamer, content creator that I like, Sinvicta, he plays that game and genuinely likes it somehow. I don't know why. It's not a very good game. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe it's the best game of all time, and I'm missing out by refusing to play it. Maybe they genuinely care for their community and are trying to give everyone good content to play on their mobile phone. But the big game companies were like, no, let's make them seem bad. Think about it. No. It's just bad, probably. Bonk. 10,000 lobsters. And back at it. But Roy, what if you were stupid enough to play Raid? I mean, it's kind of in the name, right? AFK Journey. It's a game that wastes time specifically. It's like Cookie Clicker. Right? There's that other one, that Maple Story-like one. What's it called? Eidolon? I've never tried it. Oh my god. In a game called AFK Journey, you played 50 hours a week. Jesus fuck. No bad fucking shit to that, but like what the hell? Why that game? What was so good about it? Did they punch you in the dopamine just right? Is that what happened? To be fair, I've never even heard of the game AFK Journey. This is the first time I've heard of it. Also, Silent Key said, don't call Roy a nerd. He is one, but don't call him that. Really? I don't think I've seen a single ad for that game. I've seen ads for Eidolon, but not that game. At the time. How long ago was it? Oh. Last year, so a year ago. It was a big game at the time. It was a long time ago. About a year ago. Back in my day, 2024. I bet Steffi is I bet Steffi is here and he's AFK. Now the current games are what? Something about archers and the king. What? What? What does that even mean? I have ad block on. I don't usually see the advertisements for mobile games. I'm also a scrub who pays for YouTube Premium so I don't get ads on YouTube. And then the only advertisements I end up getting are advertisements on like Scanlination websites for manhwa. And every advertisement for that is usually pornography. Like anime pornography. Not exactly my my kind of thing to click on. As you can tell, I'm not an anime boy, I'm a Western cartoon character. Western cartoon character. You can't entice me with anime pornography. You fools, you foolish fools. This is the wrong demographic. I am not your demographic. I'm a CalArts VTuber. Yep. To be fair, 70% of all animators are furries. Not me. The other 70%. A lot of them not by choice. A lot of them were forced into it by the call of money. No, the other 30% were forced into it because money. They aren't furries. They're being hired by furries. I never succumbed to the call of being hired by furries. Mostly because they never called. Where's my money from rich furries? What the fuck? I can draw things. Why'd you delete it? What? I don't think that was a bad statement. Did you just, like, spell something wrong? Were you not happy with your statement, Roy? I didn't even get to reread it, but I don't remember it being bad. If you know, you know. I don't. I don't know. That's why I asked. And I have no way of figuring it out because I don't record the chat and the VODs. And I don't remember what you said. I've already forgotten. You deleted my memory along with the message. Really, it was that bad? No way. I don't believe you. Maybe someday the furry overlords will bless me with a paycheck. No. Unfortunately, I don't get rock hard to wolf girls or boys. Just real women. Maybe the occasional AI, because who can tell these days, am I right? That's on the internet forever now. And I am fully convinced and very aware that Steffi is probably a furry. Very likely. If I had wanted to make a lot of money, I would have made my VTuber a furry just to attract that community so I could then make money. But I'm not a sellout. Yet. Silent judgment. Yeah, Silent Kesa, you would have saw the stream, so I was a furry, and be like, nope, and left. That first time. I'm sure. Been like, that's a wolf boy with a bulge. I'm out of here, and I will never see that person again. immediate no thank you from me. It put replying to Roy's comment, it puts new meaning to the video game title Cult of the Lamb. If you've heard of that game. Apparently it's good. Unlike in real life, when I think of a funny one-liner reply to someone too late to actually have it be funny in the conversation, I can say it anyway, because I can then go into the video and make it relevant to the conversation later as a short. It can go anywhere in the video. We don't know. My most viewed short, where I'm killed by a knight after falling off of a building. I didn't even die in that clip. That was a lie. I lied. It was funnier if I died in that moment, so I added the death screen. That was taken out of context. That was a different death from a different time in a different video. I have all of the power here. Context doesn't matter when I have video editing tools. And I've been saving the funny clips that don't match any particular video that I want to do, and just saving them. So eventually I can do an out of context video. Out of context, the very first thing you're going to hear is me say, "My banana!" from Belatro. I have a good one for that video. Give me a moment. Clear my palate. Have a palate cleansing sip of water, so I can get this as a good sound bite. Do you think furries are real people too? And scene. Good soundbite, out of context, gold. No. The meme of the AI dog going, no. Oh, I wasn't even doing anything and I bit my tongue. What the fuck? Ow. My jaw decided to attack me for no reason. It bit my own tongue. That's what I get for asking the obvious questions. Fuck, that hurt. Ow. It wasn't even that hard of a bite either, just fuck. How many times have you bitten your tongue today? Oh, excuse me. Whew. But Silent Kisei, where do you draw the line? Hmm? Where is the line in the sand for you? Yeah, because it was it a real trailer? Because if it was, I know Bambi is coming out of copyright soon, right? It's been long enough, I think. Maybe not. So maybe it's Snow White next. It might have been a fake trailer. I don't know. Kind of like how they had all those horror trailers for Mickey Mouse, for Minsley Moose, you know. Bambi the Reckoning. In a world. Sounds terrible. There's so much horror movie slop. I don't even like horror movies to begin with. My wife loves... My wife loves horror movies. And there's so much slop. I hate horror movies. I don't like scary stuff. As we know, I don't like scary stuff. I got scared of Steffi trying to kill me in Minecraft, and I didn't know it was Steffi. So, I mean, you know. It was scary. He was trying to moid me. So yeah, no, I don't do well with horror movies. I'm afraid I'm gonna hurt someone at a horror movie. Because my fight or flight reflex from being afraid is not flight. My fight or flight reflex is punch. And I'm a really big guy. I could really hurt someone. Oh. Where do you draw the line between furries and people? That's the question. Is it girls wearing cat ears? Is it VTubers in general whose characters are animal-based, but are still humanoid and not covered in fur, but would still conventionally by many people be called furries? Is it just the idea that people would want to fuck it? And that's where you draw the line. Where's your line? When you see tails on a physical human and they act like actual animals, you walk away. I think the subsect of people who are furries and act out animal behaviors is smaller than the community of furries that do other things. Oh God, we summoned Steffi by talking about furries. I don't know what that means, and I don't want to know what that means, Steffi. I'm afraid to say what you said on stream, just in case it's something worse than I think it might be. No, I haven't done the fishing boss. I'm just doing lobsters. Yeah, we summoned Steffi by talking about furries. It was a whole conversation that you missed. Unfortunate, Steffi. Enjoy that crap, lol. Yeah, lobsters. Delicious, delicious lobsters. I'm almost level 50. On Warframe? Is that a game? I'm sure it's a game. Never heard of it. Space ninjas? Probably not. The knowledge of gun games that I have is very minimal. That's a big assumption, Steffi. Oh, I've heard of Destiny. That exact thing already came through in our conversation. I use ad block and I pay for YouTube Premium to avoid ads on YouTube. So the only time I get ads is from manhwa websites. And most of those ads are pornography. Because that's just how those websites are. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't sound familiar to me. Never heard of it. What's Warframe? Ninjas in space. I don't know. Oh. Neat. Probably not. Just full transparency, it probably won't happen. The likelihood that anyone is going to convince me to play any gun game in general is basically zero. It could be the best gun game of all time. That's probably not going to happen. Free to play noob. Look, I was free to play most of my life, and going back to the free to play lobster grind is fun. Like, why not? Like, come on. Like, come on. Sometimes, Steffi, do you feel like a lobster trapped in a cage? I know. Is it? Over the last, like, 30 minutes, I got a whole level here, though, Steffi. I don't know if that's good EXP or not. I'm pretty sure it's worse. You'll be back later? Sure. I'll probably be in the same spot, if not a different fishing spot. You know, I was trying to ask chat earlier, what would be a better fishing spot? Regular fishing spot, not a boss. I don't really want to do any bossing. Sounds annoying. better fishing spot, EXP wise. What would be the what would be the level that I should be before I come to lobsters? 1 ticking at barb. What's barb fishing? Barbarian fishing? Trout, salmon, trout and salmon till barbarian fishing. Wouldn't I already qualify for barbarian fishing? I have 49 fishing. I can. Well, let's do that. You got how? Where do I get a barbarian fishing rod? Can I just buy it? Is it in the barbarian village? Ba 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. A very short mini quest. Where do I go to do this mini quest? A ton of feathers? Sure. I have a few, but I'm probably going to need more than 1,000 or 1,500. Let's put all these away. And that, I made the fly fishing rod. No, I don't. I'm going to get a barbarian fishing... Well, I should bring it just in case, and I can drop it if I don't need it. I need more, though. 100k coins. Let's make it 200. Let's make it 400k coins worth of games necklace. Okay, got the games necklace. And then I need feathers. That good? 15,000 feathers. Oh, I can buy. I have to buy a barb rod. Okay. I can't buy one. Do you get it from the quest? Maybe. From the mini quest. Okay, good. Now, where do I go? What do I do? Who am I? Who are you? Bring a knife. Bank. Knife. I've got a knife! Where do I go? Where do I stick this knife? Barb assault. Rub. Which one? Barbarian outpost? Probably. South. I'm going, jeez. A shack with an NPC in it. Right here? Too far. Other side. Okay. Like over here? Oh, up by the lake though, right? Probably. Right here? Oh, over here. Otto. Good day, you see, my hearty warrior. Maybe even some barbarian blood in that body of yours. Something about fishing. You think so? Something blah blah blah. Or special fishing tricks. What can I learn about the use of a fishing rod? Can you teach me your method? Certainly. Okay. My invis blocked? What? I know invis, but like, why? What do you mean blocked? Oh yeah. Patience, young one. These fish are what are fat with something. Oh yeah. Do I have to get a fish and gut it, and then I can talk to him again if I succeed? Sure, I'm gonna keep a couple of these on me just so I can teleport easier. But other than that. And the knife? Okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. And then I fish at the lake. Or over here is fine, probably. I don't know. Go back and fish. Okay. Okay. That's the only spot. Okay. I didn't get to post this video or this thing in the Discord because I already posted something a few hours ago. You can only do it once per 4 hours, unfortunately. I'll probably use my knife on him. Sure. Good to know. Shiver me timbers, are you ignoring me? Yes. He's not talking to me, though. Ho, ho, ho. Hold the left Alt key. And click on the little box by the dropped items. Nice. Man, you should have told me that days ago. Good to know. Do you have to have a high cooking level for this to work, or is it just like just a really low chance at this point? All right, good to know. I don't have quite enough strength. I don't have a high enough fishing level yet. Yeah, it makes sense. My strength is pretty... Well, maybe I'll have to go for a strength level soon. And like 3 more agility levels. That's true, I might not need to. Yeah. Yes, it's on, yeah. You told me that at least. But yeah, you did miss our whole conversation on furries. It was a funny conversation. Okay, goodbye. I'll be here. Oh yeah, what? You like my video thumbnail? With the fish? It's too bad I wasn't able to post it in the RuneScape chat because I had posted a short 6 hours ago. I couldn't. It wouldn't let me. You can only post it once every 8 hours. That'd be cool. People respond more when you post it anyway, for whatever reason. Are you known in the community, Steffi? Is that why? I'm unknown. Not at all. Maybe you just know what to say. It'd be cool if you did. I am proud of that one. It wasn't the best drawing ever. I didn't take that much time to draw it, but I think it's funny enough. I didn't make the proportions proper all the way through, and like the pose is a little wonky. I could have taken more time on it, but I kind of just farted it out really fast. But I like it. Why, thank you, Steph. You're a real cool guy, you know that? I don't know. Depends on if I'm talking when people come in. Fuck. Oh, I know. I know I'm a cool guy. Yeah, totally. Oh, whenever I say cool guy, it always reminds me of that one episode of Adventure Time where they play Card Wars. And whoever wins is a cool guy. I liked that episode. I don't know. Just the wording cool guy. Look at this guy wearing a hat. I don't know. It's a hat. I have one person on Twitch watching. I always have one viewer on Twitch. It's like 0 for the first like 5 minutes a lot of the time, and then it's always the same person. Whoever it is, they're a Chad, like Roy, because they always appear in the Twitch. Nope. I know it's not my wife. She would have told me so if it was my wife. Not someone I know. I think they posted one time. They put 2 little posts in my last RuneScape stream when I was doing the salmon. And I don't remember their name, but I think it's that person. There wasn't anyone else in the chat at the time. I only had the one viewer. I don't know why. It seems like I get more viewers on YouTube. Not just because I post stuff with YouTube. I usually post both links. I don't think it's Big Fan of Bees. I would have remembered if it was Big Fan of Bees. It's not Big Fan of Bees. Twitch, for some reason, it's just YouTube views, really. I don't know. Usually people get the Twitch views. I don't know why I'm just getting the YouTube views. I post both links whenever I post stuff. I don't know. You would think it would be faster, but no. I only got the one consistent viewer. The cool guy. A real OG. Just gotta be consistent. Do it every day. Oh, that's YouTube. YouTube only shows viewers that are currently tabbed onto the thing. I would wager Roy is still here. I don't know about Silent Kisei. He did say he'd be back later, but he might still be in the thing, just tabbed out. YouTube doesn't say. Yeah, so when you're lurking and not watching, it says you're gone. It doesn't count you. That's how it works on YouTube. Yeah. I know why they did it that way. That way you can't just lurk on yourself and get a bunch of views, I guess. Right? You have to have it open, which is fine. See, look at that. Here comes Roy to be like, yeah, I'm still here. Right? I bet. Maybe. I don't know. Ah. That is how it works on Twitch. On Twitch, I don't get it. YouTube is so weird. No, he's not. See what I mean? He was here. The moment I said, you know, Roy is probably here. Like, yeah, he's here. Which is weird. You can tab out and still hear me, and it says you're not a viewer until you tab back in. Which is kind of dumb. If you're actually listening to the stream, right, it should say you're a viewer. But that's how YouTube works. YouTube works in mysterious ways. Maybe I should start pushing Twitch more instead, but then I can't use my awesome thumbnails. Yeah, I might have a few people. I'm pretty sure it's just you and Roy who lurk, and then maybe Silent Kisei. And who was the one who was here earlier in the stream? Maybe Dreamweaver. Maybe. I don't know if Dreamweaver sticks around for the whole stream or not. Maybe I should push Twitch more. The only reason why I don't want to push Twitch more is because I like the thumbnails I make. Oh, but it might be a good idea. I don't know what you mean, Roy. What quest? Are you some kind of OSRS quest that I don't know about? Which is most of them. But not on this quest. Google. Right? But yeah, Steffi, if you wanted to support the stream more in terms of lurking, go lurk on Twitch instead of YouTube. If you lurk on Twitch, it'll say you're here. I don't mean like doing more effort. I mean just switching the platform you watch on. I have the chat open for Twitch too, so. I might have more subscribers on YouTube, but I'm more likely to get partnered on Twitch faster than getting monetized on YouTube. YouTube's monetization fucking thing is, you know, it's gonna take me at least 6 months to a year to get there. Well then, you should level up your account then, Roy. You use Twitch instead and make a new account called Roy Hurricane. It's bigger than a storm. For YouTube? No, you need 500. For YouTube, you need 500 subs, and the big one, you need either 3 million views on shorts, or 3,000 hours of watch time, which live views don't count. So that means it would be only views from the shorts or from people watching the stream after the stream has ended. Just gotta go viral once. Yeah, I mean, I have a couple funny shorts on there. One viral short and boom. But I mean, that's lightning in a bottle. With sheer effort of ramming my head against a wall. I don't know. It might be. Maybe it is. I don't know if it's broken or not. Let me check. Muted, good. One viewer. I think it might just take a minute. That you? Please love me, senpai. That's you, isn't that, Steph? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Sometimes it takes a while to update Twitch, I think. Or it might be broken. I don't know. I'm sure Steffi was taken. I would not be surprised if it was taken. I'm surprised you had to make an account. Look at that. Cheap viewers banned. It says not published to chat for some reason. I don't know how they're avoiding that. See, it updated 2 viewers. See that? Yep, I got rid of it real fast. It just takes a minute to update. When those like 5 people popped into my Twitch chat on that Minecraft stream, and they were all talking at once, they started talking before they showed up in my chat as viewers. Like, it didn't say new viewers. I had like 3 people talking at once, and then like 30 seconds to a minute later, it showed I had 7 viewers or something. You can't carry more fish. You're a fish. Do 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 do. But yeah, now it's you and the other guy. More beneficial to go for the Twitch views. My YouTube channel has a good amount of subscribers, but I already had most of these subscribers before I started streaming. I think I had around 300 before I started streaming. Maybe even more than that, probably like 320 before I started streaming, and that was the first time I started streaming, like with the R-Tail streams, right? Yeah. So I probably only gained like 30 over the last couple weeks. You think so? Did you think my recent short was funny? With the Kermit the Frog at the end? Are OSRS shorts popular? You don't watch, not just you. You watch them on TikTok, don't you? You're a TikTok boy, aren't you? I have never touched TikTok once in my life. Me too. That's why I was like, wow, Steffi's on TikTok. Wow. What do you watch shorts on then? Right. I should have known. That's worse though. Not really. Should I be uploading to Instagram? Can you stream on Instagram? I don't know. Oh fuck, no. Go back. I don't think so either. There we go. It seems like active Twitch chats generally attract more people, whereas YouTube just gets random foot traffic more often. You think I'm good on just using YouTube and Twitch? Just the two. And it's fine? Probably. If I add a third one, I might burn myself out. Don't worry. When you have your laptop, I would prefer you on Twitch, and I appreciate that you are. When you don't have your laptop, just YouTube's fine. It's good. Not a big deal, but I feel like having someone active in the chat is gonna be more beneficial for Twitch. I know. Love me. Do it. It's less about being needy, but you're like the Chad. I mean, Roy is the real Chad, but and so is the other viewer on Twitch. But you're like, your persistence makes you a Chad. You're not the Chad, but you're a Chad. Oh, Roy storms YouTube. Doesn't have the vomit emote. Bad service. I need to link the two. I need to link the two. How do I do that? I'm sure I can figure it out while I'm fishing. Let's see. Can I do that through Twitch? Let me go to my thing. Just ping me if the fishing hole disappears. Actually, I can see it in my VOD down below. And I just make this a little smaller. Very good. Okay, twitch.tv/Merpins. Let's go into the dashboard. Stream manager. Let me Google it. To show YouTube chat on Twitch. You cannot directly integrate YouTube chat and Twitch, but YouTube and Twitch are separate platforms. Yeah, I know. However, you can use third-party tools like OBS Studio, Restreamer, Botrix to relay messages. And overlay. Okay, I have to overlay my stream. I know there's a way to do it from Twitch to YouTube, though. I've seen Dino do it. Let me look up that one. How to show Twitch chat on YouTube. I don't want to show chat on live stream. Display Twitch chat. You'll need to use a service that can relay the chat message to your stream. Stream elements, Twitch it. or streamer bot? I think I know how to do that. My thing ended. Very good. Yeah. Oh, it didn't end. I just ran out of room. Let me do that. You see that, Steffi? The moment I have 3 viewers, I end up getting 5. Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy. Fishes for nothing. I'm trying to integrate Twitch chat into my YouTube chat. Give me just a second, guys. Don't worry. I know there's a way to do it. Show me. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. So it's called the streamer bot. Okay, hold on. Twitch. Down here somewhere. I don't know. I didn't know. No one said anything. Come on. You need to hand feed me when it comes to this shit, because I have no clue. It ended again. Fish. Okay. Content? No. Settings? Stream? No. Channel? Also no. Streaming tools. Here we go. Stream elements. Full site, blah, blah, blah. It said I can use stream elements, right? Yeah. Setup guide. That's true. I can definitely just cook to. Yeah. I think. Okay. Stream elements. How to use stream elements to put Twitch chat in YouTube chat. Create an overlay in stream elements and then add it as a browser source in your broadcasting software like OBS. This will allow you to display your Twitch chat on screen. No, that's not what I want. I don't know. I'll figure it out for next stream. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, wait. There we go. Oh, full again. Fuck. Twitch seems to recommend channels more often if you have a lot of viewers. YouTube seems to have random foot traffic, so having you guys on Twitch is great, and I appreciate it. Thanks for coming over here. From what I've noticed. If you don't already have the views, you're not going to get them on Twitch. Usually. Oh, let's see. Well, what did you guys say? What I was doing that? Shapes got me. Okay. Yeah, no. Blah, blah, blah. 50k lobs. Cooking. Heron pet while fishing here. Oh, yeah, right. I don't know what that means. A pet. I've never had a pet on RuneScape. Leo. I'm busy. Oh. Why do I want to do the events? Why am I a fool? You're a fool. I remember the events. Oh, that one gives EXP. Do all the events give EXP lamps now? I thought it was only the genie event. Is that how it works? Oh. That would take like years though. I don't fucking care. I do stream a lot. Maybe I should care. But AFK inherently means away from computers, Steffi. Yeah, get that fashion scape. Yeah, totally. That's true. I can fashion scape whenever I want. I'm fucking awesome. Do 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 do. I know. That can happen. I should I realized that I can click these little 3 dots and it'll tell me who's in chat. So right now it just says it's you and Roy and me, but I don't count towards the view count. So whoever normally watches is not here right now. I don't know what happened. What the fuck, man? The fuck, man? I know, right? They loved the really quiet. Oh God. They loved the really quiet chat. But that's just how it goes. And now that person's over on YouTube chat, right? Totally. It only tells me who it only tells me who's in chat based on if they've spoken. If they haven't spoken, it won't tell me. Same with YouTube. I think. I'm pretty sure. Do 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 do. I'm gonna Google it again. Come on, Google. Tell me the real secrets. How to link Twitch chat to YouTube chat. Yeah, you can. I've seen Dino do it. I can't do that. I'd have to do something to do that. Thanks for coming, Panda Jello. Welcome to the chat. I appreciate you being here. I know you didn't say anything, and now I'm putting you on blast. Totally. Fuck. Fishing spot. It looks like it does tell me. Okay, I'm not gonna do it while streaming. I don't have my... Actually, I do have a secondary computer over here. I could technically do it. Oh, look. My in-game chat. No. I'll set it up for next stream. It annoys me. I would like both to work. Just do it. I can't... Copyright. I do put shit off, yes. Well, it's less that and more like my headphones plug into the back of my computer, which is all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here. Maybe someone has posted a visual guide, and I can actually follow it without watching a video. Again, I need to plug my headphones into something. Also, my phone's not on me. I left it out in... kick. I fucking punched the mic. Shit, everything's going wrong. Fuck. Maybe? Roy, if you are the real Chad, that would be awesome. If you figure out how to put fucking... If you make a video with no sound to it and are able to show it, that's great, because there's nothing with no sound. Right? Which is what I need to be able to do it during the stream. I need to know how to put YouTube chat into Twitch and Twitch chat into YouTube specifically. Roy is my tech support now. Thank you, Roy. Roy is a cool guy. The real Chad. Hell yeah. I am certain there probably is an OBS setting. I know there's an OBS setting for showing both chats at the same time, but I've noticed that it's extremely delayed, so I don't use it. So it's for me to see both chats at the same time. There is one. To get OBS to post the chats from one into the other. Really? Am I really dumb? No, it's look, as long as the chat is being displayed, for example, in both, it makes the chats more alive, right? Which is what I'm going for. So if people are talking in Twitch, the people in YouTube can see it and know what I'm interacting with, even if that's a little delayed. But I have both chats open on my sidebar here, and I can read both chats in real time. My mom is alive, yes. Yeah, the big streams do it all the time. It's a good thing. It makes the chat more alive. The small streams do it all the time too. Just look at Dino Fries, he does it. I'll be ahead of the curve when it comes to early streamers. Goodbye, panda person, whoever that was. Panda guy, you were here for a good minute or two, and you heard me talk about nothing but shit. Dino does have 10 times the viewers I do, though, but he also posts videos on MapleStory in very good times to get those viewers to come. His view count has a cap. And it's the same cap that the big MapleStory streamer has, which is to say, Evil Bob. Should I do Evil Bob? Oh, no, it wasn't for me. Never mind. Don't do Bob. Okay, good. No, but it wasn't for me. He's a scam. Got it. No, Dino has the same view limitation as the big YouTube streamer, that being Togain? Togain? Probably around 500. Copper Sand doesn't stream though. Copper Sand just does like MapleStory general updates. If Copper San did stream, he'd probably, like, after a while of getting all his viewers to come to the streams, he'd probably have a very similar view count as Togain. Togain has, like, the top end of the... what I would think is probably the top end of the MapleStory YouTuber kind of thing, right? That's why I don't want to get locked into being a MapleStory YouTuber. I want to have MapleStory YouTuber clout, right? And get everyone to watch me from the MapleStory side. And then take like 20% of those viewers and fold them over into all of my content. I don't want to be a single game content creator. I want to have a bunch of games that I play. That's why I play RuneScape now. That's why I play MapleStory. Not right now, because there's nothing really to play in MapleStory except for regular or R-Tail, and both suck. Otherwise, I would. That's why I play Balatro. That's why I play Minecraft. That's why there's other games I'm going to play. Get all of these communities together. Yeah. Do noobs? No, they don't. I do it. And I'm going to keep doing it. My first 99 is going to be fishing, I bet. Maybe? Maybe it'll be magic. I don't know. Magic. If I was still free to play, my first 99 would 100% easily be magic, but... Do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Are there? Oh yeah, in the Discord people are streaming it. Do people watch like the Discord stream? That's weird. I don't understand. Steffi, your post 15 minutes ago in Discord, you are correct in Twitch. In YouTube, it doesn't. Am I not? Technically speaking, wouldn't being at the bottom of the OSRS Twitch page be good? Because then people could just scroll to the bottom instead of being in the middle of the I don't know. I'm not anymore. I have 2 whole viewers. It's you and Roy. I don't think there's like a specific page on YouTube for it, so it's good. There's so many with like 0 people watching. The 0 to 1. I mean that's normal for any streamer, right? Even VTubers can get to that point, but like I have you and Roy. Single tier. I have 2 invaluable watchers. What do you mean? What's wrong with hosts you didn't know OSRS Discord? What do you mean? Your post is fine. I was asking about like all the people streaming on Discord. Like the people that are in like Discord chat that are streaming via Discord chat. I don't understand that. I don't get it. I need to add more MapleStory music to my MapleStory music playlist. That's true. People are very helpful in the RuneScape community. Is it brutal at endgame? Just like MapleStory. Both old school and new. Though the brutality of endgame Maple is mostly due to the RNG of cubing and whatnot. Just click button. Button go burr. Yeah. It's also it's a good thing for a number of reasons, because if you stream on Twitch and then you use it to make VODs, or you upload your VODs to YouTube through Twitch, YouTube suppresses it. Fun fact, YouTube will suppress Twitch VODs if you upload them from Twitch. It's not expressly stated, but it is a very known thing to people who stream and make videos on YouTube that have been doing it for a while. Thank you, Pirate Software, for that information. That if you upload stuff from Twitch, it gets suppressed. Like, people have uploaded stuff and noticed that they get hundreds of thousands of less views on their videos that they upload. Like, they'll get just a couple hundred views versus hundreds of thousands of views on their videos if they upload straight from Twitch. YouTube will basically make it so that people don't see the fucking shit. So the best thing you can do if you're a Twitch person and you aren't streaming via Asmon seems to do just fine because he's not uploading straight from Twitch. He's doing the thing every streamer does. You need to download your video from Twitch, or have OBS save your video from Twitch on your desktop and then upload it to YouTube from there. You need that little middleman for uploading. You can't just click the button on Twitch and upload to YouTube, because YouTube will just say no. Since YouTube suppresses videos like that, YouTube is kind of... Actually, I can't say anything about YouTube. I'm currently in YouTube. I shouldn't say it. YouTube, stop being an asshole. That's it. Exactly, most likely. I'd still probably do it myself if I was rich, because I still have a poor mindset. His clip channel is very popular. What is your opinion on Asmongold? Good? Bad? What is your opinion, Steffi and Roy? He's okay. I kind of agree. He has some videos that I watch, but I don't watch them all. I'm not like a huge fan. I mean, yeah. Most people just say the obvious stuff, though, Steph. I usually just say the obvious stuff. You like when he played WoW, even though you don't like it? I don't usually follow people. You don't think I just say the obvious stuff? Wasn't this obvious? Butts. Butts. That's obvious, right? Oh, I see what you mean. People don't want to speak their minds and their opinions because they'll get canceled for it. I get it. Small creators can't speak their minds. If they speak their minds, they get canceled before they can become big like Asmongold is. Yeah. That's just how it is. I mean, it's obvious. Not everyone is immune to it too. Even some big people can speak their mind and then get completely canceled, like off the face of the earth. That happened to one of the current kind of big VTubers relatively recently, I believe. Although in that case, they were actually an asshole. They didn't speak their mind. They did something cancelable and they actually got canceled. But you know what I mean. It's true. He has enough money to where he doesn't need to worry. And he doesn't spend a lot, I guess. He kind of just. He's not like one of the richer YouTubers who kind of goes crazy with wealth. Asmongold seems to kind of just live. You know what I mean? He has generational wealth at this point and just lives normally, which is interesting. That's how I would be. I don't want anything crazy. The craziest thing I would do with a lot of wealth is fix up my house. We're buying a new house soon. We've never owned a house before, so new house. We're closing the deal next week. No. That's not gonna happen. But I need to take this off this fucking playlist. Remove from playlist. No. Yeah, if I had a bunch of money, it would just be to go towards the house for a bit, and then, you know, I probably wouldn't even spend more than 50K fixing up the house, really. I don't know how much it would cost. The house itself we're buying it for less than 200, so. And there's nothing wrong with it. You fallen into my trap. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't know that either. Gotta watch what I can say. You want me to delete it for you, Steffi? I have a little garbage can. I can delete your message whenever you want. You can just tell me I don't want that message on the face of the earth. Can you blast it from orbit? I can do that for you. I can flavor blast any comment that you want me to. I'm good at flavor blasting stuff. See, watch this. I just got rid of the word no. Fuck Twitch. The reason why Twitch is good is because you can actually ban people. On YouTube, you can't really ban them. Which is why I find it weird that there aren't bots on YouTube shilling viewers, but there are on Twitch. Because they can't really get banned on YouTube, but they can absolutely get banned from a fucking... You've been banned before? What did you fucking say? Don't say it. Never mind. That's a bad question. It was probably your political opinions. That's usually what gets you banned, Steph. Sure. If you can. You're kind of dumb, aren't you? You can't do that to people you just met, Steph. You can, but should you? The answer is no. You shouldn't do that. That's not good. In fact, that is bad. Why would you do such a thing? Steffi the Troll. Those of you joining the YouTube chat, welcome in. I appreciate you coming. A lot of people are on Twitch at the moment, or at least everyone else is on Twitch at the moment. I haven't figured out how to connect Twitch chat to YouTube chat, or vice versa. It'll be Twitch. They'll be connected tomorrow. Or maybe even later in the stream if Roy is as big of a chat as he says he is. You're just living life, man. Free will is one hell of a drug. Are you sure it's free will, though? I'm pretty sure it's just the illusion of free will. Have you heard of Free Willy? You gave up. There's a lot of vids on how to do it already. Yeah, I'll do it after the stream then. Because I don't want to watch someone else's video on stream with sound. That can get me flagged. And flogged by YouTube. You use Streamlabs. Roy, you stream? I'm just kidding. We've already talked about this, haven't we? Maybe not. Was it you, Roy? I think it was... What's his name? Silent Kise is the one who talked. I didn't know you streamed. I mean, I guess you do. It makes sense why you would know so much about this shit. Only for family overseas. So, like... Welcome in, fam. Today we're streaming. Would be a funny game. I don't know. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitch. Hit the like button and the bell icon. Fuck you, Steffi. You're cringe. Don't call me cringe. I cast stop being mean to me. That's the reason why you gotta be talking all the time, because Twitch viewers don't pop up and pop up as being there until fucking like 30 seconds to a minute after they're there. You can't be mean to me though. It's not allowed. Straight to jail. Yeah, Dino really hasn't streamed lately, has he? I guess he's out of content. He's not playing Artale. We gotta wait until another thing comes out to play. Was I mean just now? I didn't realize. I'm always mean. I don't even know it. Do. Ah! Okay, good. Da 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 da. That's a staff. Oh, that was a really tall staff that guy was holding. What kind of staff was that? It was big and orange, and he held it weird. It was definitely a staff. Do 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 do. They should make more barbarian fishing spots, shouldn't they? I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. I am the delete. I can delete you off the face of the earth. Instantly regretted that. See, Steffi, that's why you gotta think about what you want to say. Otherwise, you will regret it and cringe. Be like, ah, shit, I'm cringe. I knew it. People refuse to tell me, but I knew it, I'm cringe. No. It was only cringe. You are pretty cringe. It was inappropriate. No dick jokes, please. I would prefer it that way. Now, Ligma jokes. That's a different story. I cast Mind Goblin. I cast Candace. That's all I know. I know other ones. I'm sure I just can't think of them off the top of my head. I have forgotten. No. I cast Know You. I cast Manual Breathing. So many fargs. 6 fargs. They're not for me. Please love me, senpai. Why'd you make that your username? Oh yeah, that one's a good one. That is a good one. I remember that one. I forgot about it, but I remember that one. That one's pretty good. Did you just make it? Or have you had it for a while? You made it to watch Coobs. Okay, that is funny then. You made it with that name for Coobs. That's funny. Genuinely kind of funny. I don't remember. Did you ever show up in my chats when I was doing the Maple Story stuff? I don't remember. Or did you start showing up when I became a VTuber? I know not in Twitch. What? That's for you. Oh yeah, that's right. You were here when I was farming the Blaze Cap. That's right. Yeah. You shithead. Full transparency, now that Artail is dead, I just bought the Blaze Cap. I never found it. I just bought it. Someone listed it for way under the price that it was going for at the time, and I picked it up right at that moment, and I was like, oh shit. Let's just say I found it. Better content that way. It never happened. I never found it. Artail is garbage anyways. That's the only reason why I admitted it. Someone posted it for like 50 mil less than it was worth. I had the money at the time for some reason. I don't remember why. And I was like, cool. Yoink. And I got it. What's up, Steph? This is probably a Ligma joke, so I'm not going to interact with it. This one I haven't heard, though. If it is a Ligma joke, I haven't heard it. Mostly because I'm not part of the Pokemon fandom. Yeah, that... Yep. That tracks. Too bad you don't ride on nuts. That would just hurt. Got him. Do 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 do. Whoo! All right. A rune escape. $51. What's up, Steffi? No more these nuts jokes. I'm okay. No more these nuts jokes right now. Be clever with your jokes. Google is my enemy right now. Don't Google the D's nuts jokes. Oh, that's worse. Don't do that. My VTuber model is silly. I designed it and it should be able to do each eyebrow individually, and I should be able to do one eye at a time when blinking, but it doesn't let me do it. I don't know how to do it. I'll figure it out eventually. It's a VTube Studio thing, I bet. I can't wink. Just blink. Do you like fish? I've heard that one. That was originally a South Park joke. The fish sticks one. With Kanye West, right? Was it Kanye West or was it Drake? In the South Park style, Kanye West and Drake look the same, so it's hard to tell. Now I'm down to one viewer. Roy left. Fuck you, Roy. I'm just kidding. Do do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Ooh. Now I also have an O shape for the mouth, but the mouth doesn't like to do it. Do e. Nope, nothing. Couldn't get it. Doesn't work. Oh, just checking another channel out? What, am I not enough for you, Roy? Man's needs more in his life. I get it, I'm not saying anything important right now. For some reason, I have one person watching me on YouTube, which is weird, because I'm not being entertaining right now. Why are you here? I'm not entertaining. I'm bad at this job. I haven't been funny in an hour. And for 30 minutes of this hour, all we talked about was D's nuts jokes, which are decidedly no longer funny. They're only funny if you can catch someone off guard with them. I'm not just a hater. It's true. These nuts jokes are no longer funny. They haven't been funny for a long time. You can make them funny. You need to catch someone off guard, though. It's like if I was in here telling, like, Chuck Norris jokes. Like, not funny anymore. Not at all. It doesn't make sense. I had some really good Chuck Norris jokes when I was a kid. Like, some real good ones. And Yo Mama jokes. Going back to Warframe. Never played it. Probably won't ever play it. Not my kind of game. Have fun with your Warframe. I'll be here. Fishing for fish. Here, fishy fishies. Tomorrow's stream is going to be Balatro. I think. Probably. I don't have anything new to play right now. I'm trying to get to 99 fishing, which is going to be a while. How many hours does it take? I don't know. This is my life on RuneScape for the next, like, however many streams it takes to get to 99. So fucking buckle up. Going straight to the moon. Solely fishing. Nothing else. Fuck. For another 48 levels. Do. Fuck. Ugh. Ugh. So Roy said it was a setting in OBS. So do I just like go to settings? Enable dialogue chat. That's not it. Updates output. Show. No, none of that. There is. Okay. Stream. Yeah, I have both of those. Output. Done any of that. Video. No, can't be in here. Okay. Maybe it's in this thing, but I don't want to click it. If I click it, it might. Let me try. Yeah, I didn't do anything. Good. Video settings, all of that. Okay. Audio settings, other settings. Start sync OP. No. Is output? No. None of those. So that's not it. View. Chat. Yeah. Okay. How do I do it? Fuck, that's not it either. YouTube Live control panel, maybe? That's not it. Oh, my fishing spot ended. There we go. OBS, tell me your secrets. Tools? No. Docs? No. I don't think it's studio mode. It's not live chat. That can't be it. I can turn on timestamps. That's kind of cool. Don't ping me. Okay. Let's see. Let me Google. Maybe I can figure it out with Google this time. How to link Twitch chat to YouTube chat through OBS? Will that tell me its secrets? Okay, Google, what are your secrets? Tell me. Blah 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 on stream. I'll need to use a third-party tools. Yeah. Streamlabs. Alternatively, no. Twitch chat. Yeah. Okay. I don't want to see both chats at the same time. I want it to display the chat. How to display Twitch chat on YouTube chat through OBS. Huh. Noise. 52. Let me get rid of all these fish first. Go. Ha ha ha. Okay, you said I should do Streamlabs. Or Streamlabs or Stream Elements? I don't know. Worth it? Streamlabs, Stream Elements? Probably. Hopefully it doesn't fuck up the stream. It probably will, knowing my bad luck. Stream Elements. I'll have to log in and shit. Ew. I'll have to do it later. I mean, I keep going like, oh yeah, I could do this right now. Let me go fucking look it up again for the like fucking. Have you ever heard the definition of insanity? That's me. Figure it out later. I can probably figure it out from my other computer. If I have to use OBS, I'm sure I have to do it here, but fuck. I'm sure there's guides for it. Oh, hiccup. Fuck. Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm new to RuneScape. I'm new to streaming. How the fuck? can't watch a video on it because I'm streaming. I'm not like friggin' Queso, able to stream and watch whatever I want and not worry about the repercussions of copyright for some reason. So many people can so many people just do it. Like, what the hell? How are you not afraid you're gonna get your video taken down? What the fuck? Maybe it's live and they don't save the live stream and then they just clip it and they just do little clips and then make videos out of it, maybe? But I want all my streams to save and not save to desktop. I don't know. It's not exactly good content when you have no one watching, right? Choo da choo da choo choo choo. Choo da choo choo choo. Do 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 do. Back to the metal music from my play story. Sometimes I put my hand in front of my face and it thinks I got really far away from the camera, and I like apparate from Harry Potter as my character like folds in on itself really fast for a second. I rub my eye and my character compresses into a singular point in space and creates a black hole. This could be a good time to do sound bites that I can use for shorts. What would be a good one? Maybe not RuneScape related, something I know about more. The best, in my opinion, the best fix to Ranger in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. That could be a good video. It's kind of harder now. The main problem with Ranger's Hunter's Mark in both 2014 and 2024 editions of 5th edition is Hunter's Mark both requires concentration and costs a bonus action. The easiest way to fix this spell, in my opinion, which would mess up a little bit of the 2024 edition of Ranger, but could easily be remedied, would be to make it non-concentration, still cost a bonus action, but make it last an hour. When you hit a creature with your spell, you can inflict, you can mark the creature as your Hunter's Marked creature, and it lasts until either that creature dies, or the duration ends, or 8 hours have passed. At which point, you can mark a different creature in the same way. That'd be the best way to fix it. It's not a good singular sound bite, but it's good enough to cut together into a short. I can cut it together, get rid of all the ums and ahs. I do that all the time. What else? The new Hexblade Warlock in the 2024 edition of 5th edition sucks. It is a terrible subclass. It should not have been made like this. WotC did that subclass dirty. It went from the most played subclass in the game, whether for good or for bad, into something that no one will ever touch. This needs to be fixed before it is released officially into the new edition of 5th edition. Well, how do we fix it? Well, bring back its 6th level feature that summons a Hound of Ill Omen. Bring back its 11th level feature. That's basically it. Make its 1st level feature a little bit better. I don't fucking know. I'm not an expert on the 2024 edition. Let's see. What else? What else can I ramble about for no reason? Okay. Here's a joke that I heard that I can't remember where I heard it. If you're still listening, Roy, this'll get you. Actually, yeah. This is a good one. It's a great one. Probably the best joke of all time. So a hellhound is typically depicted as a dog that's on fire. They can't speak, but in Dungeons and Dragons and other media, generally are portrayed as a sapient, portrayed as sapient and have an understanding of language. With enough training, a hellhound would be capable of casting some magic through glyphs or by using magic items. So essentially, spells with no verbal components, but more likely, using runes. Like with sand on the beach. Therefore, under certain circumstances, a hot dog is a sandwich. I did that, and then OBS went fucky. Wow. More clips. More clips. More clips. Just talking to myself right now. That's fine. Had you in the first half, then lost you. Well, it's a dog that's on fire, and it can cast magic. Therefore, it's a hot dog that is a sandwich. Due to the new PHB rules, strength-based monks do more damage than normal monks. Thanks to the new drawing and stowing of weapon rules, you can draw or stow a weapon as part of an attack. So after level 5, a monk could draw a greatsword, attack twice, stow the greatsword, then flurry of blows for another 2 attacks. In the original rules, you can't do that. And by wielding non-monk weapon, you lose your monk powers. But with that change, you can do something like that. That was just a direct quote that I wrote in chat somewhere at one point. That wasn't worded super greatly for this. Okay. Gnomes and halflings and other small races, if you cast Reduce on yourself, it puts you at about 5 pounds, since it reduces your weight by 8 times. Therefore, If you play a small race, you can fly with Mage Hand if you cast Reduce on yourself, resulting in flight at level 3 instead of level 5, since Reduce is a 2nd level spell. Oh, here's a good one. Another good one from my repertoire of D&D knowledge that I can make shorts on. Overpowered animal build in 2024 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. That'll be the first little sound bite before I continue. Let me drop all these fish. Fish. You're gonna take Warlock and Druid levels. I didn't click on that thing. Warlock and Druid levels. The Noob Warlock is pretty C tier when it comes to classes, and Druids got nuked when it comes to what they can do with Wild Shape. But there is one broken combination you can do with the two. All you need is 1 level in Warlock so you can grab Armor of Agathis. See, the new Druid's Wild Shape gives you temporary hit points rather than giving you the HP of an animal. And Wild Shape ends when you run out of temporary HP. Arm of Agathis now doesn't end if you change that temporary HP with other temporary HP. So you can cast the spell, then Wild Shape for a ton of HP, allowing you to nuke enemies with just the damage caused, the cold damage caused by Arm of Agathis. You could do this by level 3. Fun fact about 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons. Werewolves are immune to bludgeoning damage. Which means if you wanted a really effective and really angry battering ram or object that you could catapult into a city, just start catapulting, trebucheting werewolves into cities and they'll go on a rampage. If you use Arcane Gate, you can teleport them into the sky and let werewolves rain down on a kingdom. That would, if you rain them from 500 feet in the air, they're going to do 20 d6 damage, or 150 d6 if you calculate for realism, to buildings and anyone they hit on the way down, and the fucking werewolves will take no damage. And now they'll just be pissed. Find traps in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons is the most useless spell in 5th edition. Not only does it not tell you where the traps are, but it's also just unreliable. As per its description, its triggers are anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect you consider harmful or undesirable, which was specifically intended as such by its creator. Do you know what'll trigger it and why this is bad? If you're carrying any weapon, it doesn't tell you where the traps are, it just tells you that they're there. It detects weapons. Your own weapons. I'm folding fish again. Got a lot of shit I can talk about for no reason. Not no reason, I can make these into shorts. So in 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons, a stick of dynamite does 3d6 damage, and each additional stick of dynamite does 1d6. The average stick of dynamite is about 200 grams. The Little Boy nuclear bomb was a 15 kiloton explosion, so you could do the math and see how many d6 of damage the explosion would do. That's about 75 million d6 of damage. What's up? How much dynamite? It's based on how big the explosion was. Because one stick of dynamite in Dungeons and Dragons is 3d6, and the amount how big the bomb was, it's about 75 million d6. That's how big a nuclear explosion is. The smallest nuclear explosion ever done by humans. My wife overheard me talking to no one about how much damage a nuclear bomb would do in Dungeons and Dragons, and she opened the door and just went, how much dynamite? Excellent. So if they worked the way they should, the newer undead races from the Ravenloft Guide would gain a strong synergy with the Oathbreaker Paladin. Their Aura of Hate would buff the other PCs, allowing for all of your allies to get the bonus of damage. Now, this doesn't actually work, because WotC sucks and when it comes to actually releasing interesting content, and made the creature types of all those races humanoid instead of undead. So should the Aura of Hate work? Yeah. But does it? No. Ostensibly, all the races released by the Ravenloft Guide are undead, but they didn't give them the undead tag for balance reasons, even though it's not really that unbalanced. She's making sure I'm not planning anything. I am planning stuff, though. We haven't played a D&D campaign in a while, so it's fine. I'm not planning anything, I swear. Bob again. Not for me, though. So I have a fun little innocent wizard prank you can do in 5th edition Dungeons and Dragons. Okay? A fun, really small wizard prank. First, you need to be level 17 as a wizard. Now go to someone you don't like and kill them. Now, they're considered an object. The spell Mending cannot target creatures, but can definitely target objects. So all you need to do is cast Mending on their ass to remove their ass crack, and then wish for Revivify and teleport away. You can also do this at level 6 if you go 1 level of Wizard and 5 levels of Cleric. But it would be much harder to, kill things. Just to prank them. I cast Delete Butt Crack. The new feats including Aerial Expert, which would normally only work with the new races introduced in the same book, arguably work with the Simic Hybrid, since it gets Manta Glide, which is a glide feature. Aerial Expert doubles your jump height and distance, but is worded in such a way that it would allow you to jump beyond your movement speed. Arguably at least. So that feat plus Simic Hybrid plus other jump augmentation abilities, like the Thief Rogue, Monk, Graviturgy Wizard, and the Jump Spell, and the features that give movement speed, you could create a character that could jump into the stratosphere. Step 1. Start combat against a vampire. Step 2. Kill the vampire, reducing it to its mist form. Step 3. Cast Create or Destroy Water, destroying the mist form. Play a variant human for an extra feat, Hexblade Warlock, and take Eldritch Blast and Repelling Blast as your Eldritch Invocations. Take the Polearm Master feat, Warcaster feat, and Sentinel feat by level 8. Use a polearm, preferably a halberd or something with reach. Due to how Polearm Master is worded, it's an opportunity attack when someone enters your reach. Replace that opportunity attack with Eldritch Blast. Knock the enemy back 10 feet per blast, and now they can't move. Proceed to watch your Dungeon Master cry. Not intended, but due to the wording of one of the Beast Barbarian's level 3 abilities, the AC from its tail swipe is permanent, so long as your rage lasts. It should only be for the targeting attack, but it doesn't specify a duration. Thus it'll last until the end of your rage when your beast abilities end. You can't stack it due to how bonuses work in 5th edition, but you could do it until you get the max of +8. Fun fact about a spell that no one will ever be able to use because it's from a supplement that allows you to cast spells above 9th level. This spell is called Nail to the Sky. The spell is a dex save to grab onto a fixed object or a creature. No. The spell is a dex save to grab onto a fixed object a creature can reach. If there's no fixed objects within reach, there's no saving throw. You just get thrown into the sky. The spell throws a creature into orbit. If the material plane is the same as Earth, That's 62 miles into the sky, unlike the other stipulation of if there's no orbit in your plane, it throws you up 5 miles. A real downgrade? No. If you use Knell to the sky on the creature, and the DM ruled that the creature falls rather than hanging in orbit, you fall at 500 feet per round in 5th edition. If you round down a mile, that means it would take you 1 minute to fall a mile. So it would take you about an hour to fall back to the ground, enough time for your party to take a full short rest. I like how Roy and either Roy or Steffi left while I was talking about this shit. Fun fact about a really overpowered spell. Oh, you just went AFK? Almost bedtime? Oh, yeah. No worries. Fun fact about a really OP spell. Seeming. It doesn't seem to be that... Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have to repeat what I was saying, because I have too many fish, and then I can go ahead and say more about the spell Seeming. Really? That's weird. That happened last night for me. Anyway, there is a really unknown, overpowered spell in Dungeons & Dragons. A lot of people use it in its intended use, but there's actually some unintended uses for it that would be really powerful. The spell is Seeming. You can target any number of creatures in range, so just target every enemy in a 30-foot radius. Or 60 feet with Distance spell if you're a sorcerer. They'll all get charisma saves, which is usually a stat dump for most enemies. You get to change their appearance however you wish, including clothes, weapons, armor, and equipment. Clothes is the main thing here. Just have them all be blindfolded with ball gags in their mouths and manticles on their wrists and ankles. There is no limitation on size, so feel free to do this to a dragon. Hockey here in Canada is pretty big. I mean, that's fun. I know it's like a kind of a... I don't know. It's a sport, right? Hockey's a sport. Hit 99, you won't. It'll take a while. Heman. Good to see you. Welcome to the chat. I'm trying. It's gonna take a long time. I'm only level 52. Give me like 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks of daily streams doing just this for 4 hours. Fun fact, by Raw, the Tarrasque will give you enough EXP to jump from level 1 to level 20. It also has a laughably low dex saving throw and no way to hit flying creatures. So any flying race with Sacred Flame can kill the base Tarrasque at level 1, jumping immediately from level 1 to level 20. Okay. That's a good one. 300 hour, something like that probably. It's gonna take a long time. I have no clue how long it's gonna take, but this is my life every time I stream RuneScape now, until it is done. This is the journey to 99 fishing. Every stream is fishing. Nothing else when I stream RuneScape. I stream other games too. I will be here until I am dead. Help. Too many fish. Let's see, if my average stream is 4 hours, right? And it takes 300 hours to go from let's just say level 50 to level 99, just for ease of math, right? What is 300 divided by 4? Let's see. How many streams will it take? Let's see. Oh, that's at 400. Okay, wait. It's gonna take 75 streams. Jesus fuck. That's a long time. I don't think I have enough topics to talk about over 300, over 75 streams. I haven't even done 30 streams yet. 75 streams. I'll do other things before getting to 99, I'm sure. Just because of how long this is gonna fucking take. If you ever have disadvantage on anything, don't worry, just use a point from the lucky feat. You get to roll an additional d20 and select the highest result, turning disadvantage into elven accuracy levels of super advantage. Three times per long rest. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. If you ever play an Order Cleric and somehow get your hands on the Magic Missile spell, which could be gained by just dipping one level into Wizard, or by taking the Magic Initiative feat, you can slam an ally with a Magic Missile bolt, causing them to gain a reaction attack. Good if you have a Rogue or a Paladin in the party, allowing them to do a bunch of extra damage, if this is base 5th edition and not the 2024 edition. Fun fact, by Raw, you can't use a pike with the bonus action attack Polearm Master gives you, but you can use it for the opportunity attack as part of Polearm Master. This is because it's not listed in weapons you can use for the bonus action attack. For some reason, There's no mechanical reason for this. It's probably just an oversight. If you have a very large party or want to transport an army across continents in Dungeons and Dragons, combining the Arcane Gate spell and the Transport via Plants spell can allow you to do such a thing. Arcane Gate specifies choosing 2 locations within 500 feet. If you do it during Transport via Plants, the location that may be continents away is a visible option, allowing for a 10-minute portal rather than a 6-second one. Full on fish again. Surprised Rebecca didn't show up. She usually does when it comes to Rune Escape streams. Probably busy today. Rogue Steady Aim works with mounted combat, so you can steady aim and move so long as your mount that does... Blah. Rogue's Steady Aim is an ability that works in mounted combat, so you can steady aim and move so long as it's your mount that does the moving. Phantom Steed is a good application. Oh, you've been here, Rebecca. Everyone's over in the Twitch chat. Totally fine if you're over here. I didn't realize. When'd you get here? Did I summon you? I've been over here talking to myself about D&D stuff for clips that I can make into shorts because no one's saying anything. So I have something to talk about. Just now. Spent the last like 30 minutes just saying D&D stuff, just so I have clips. Christ, what the fuck? You get here and like 6 other people joined at the same time. Only for a second though. Oh, that'll be fun. Exciting. Once it's all set up and ready for internal testing. I can hear my wife doing something in the kitchen. She might be making food. But that would be awesome. Food would be awesome. That's good. Let me say another. Let me finish that thought I was doing with the D&D stuff. Rogue Steady Aim is an ability that works with mounted combat, so you can use steady aim and move so long as it's your mount that's doing the moving. Phantom Seed is a good application for this. Since it's a ritual spell, you can pick it up if you get the Ritual Caster feat in base 5th edition. So an easy build that works in most situations is any rogue subclass, a small race, and the Ritual Caster feat. Once you get your hands on the Phantom Seed spell, just grab yourself a musket and the Gunner feat. Bonus action aim, fire, 100% chance of sneak attack as long as you hit. Keep out of range of enemies by running the battlefield on your mount, and you choose what your mount looks like, so it could be medium-sized rather than a large. I don't know, fucking... I said that in my quote. I don't know. Shit. I thought I worded that properly at some point in the past, but past me wasn't thinking about future me. Fuck you, past me. Let's see. I know I have more little quotes here. The shell defense... Blah. Tortle shell defense works with Blade Singing's Blade Song ability. Fuck. Tortle shell defense works with Blade Singing's Blades... That worked, right? Tortle shell defense works with Blade Singer's Blade Song ability. So with the shield spell, max intelligence and Tortle natural AC, you can have an AC of 31 without trying. Eh? Eh? Who here plays D&D? Is it just me? It's probably just me. I haven't built up an audience for Dungeons and Dragons. I have a lot of little factoids. Oh. I just cracked my lower back, and it was an accident. Fuck yeah. Whew. What was this quote? Let's see. The intention of the See Invisibility spell in 5th edition is to counter invisible things. However, due to the wording and how the devs of the game decided it works, if you're invisible and someone has the See Invisibility spell active, the invisible creature still gains it still gains the benefits of invisibility. Invisibility is a condition, and see invisibility doesn't take that into account. Anyway. I didn't word that very well. Oh, here we go. Fun fact, see invisibility just lets you see invisible creatures. It doesn't negate the effects of the invisibility condition. Since invisibility is a condition in 5th edition, being able to see invisible creatures by Ra, as confirmed by the lead game designers of 5th edition, does not negate the benefits from that creature. So even though you can now see the ghost, you still have disadvantage on attack rolls against it, and it still has advantage on attack rolls against you. Meaning, see invisibility's only benefit is letting you hit in the right direction, so you don't auto-miss. You still have disadvantage. I think that one's a dumb one. Here's an interesting use case of a spell people don't usually use. Mislead as a scouting spell. It turns you invisible, lets you keep in contact with your friends while you scout ahead, and not only can the illusory duplicate speak how you want it to speak, and let you see and hear through its senses, it can even move how you direct it. So it can probably hide like you can. Of course, it's a 5th level spell, making it only really useful for bards that are sneaky or bladesinger wizards, but it could be a great spell in some small situations. Have you ever wanted to play a game where you have an army of crows? Here's a simple interaction. Familiars can attune to magic items. So you can get multiple familiars by using a 1st level spell rot tattoo on a familiar, with the spell rot tattoo being Find Familiar. So if you've ever wanted to play that crazy hobo with an army of crows, you can do that. Have you ever been a mile in the sky and you're wearing the Ring of Feather Falling and it's going to take you like an hour to get back down to the ground in game time? Well, did you know that if you're attuned to a magic item, or even not, taking a ring off and putting it back on takes no action economy in 5th edition. So, If you're attuned to the Ring of Feather Falling, you can leave it off and slip it on when you're closer to the ground so you don't Mary Poppins your way all the way to the ground. Mary Poppins, y'all. Slashing Flourish from Swordsbard works differently from how it seems to be worded. It says, and I quote, "to cause the weapon to deal extra damage to the target you hit, and to any other creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet of you." This wording makes it seems like it's only one creature, right? One other creature. But as confirmed by the game developers, it's any number of creatures within 5 feet of you. Combine this with the Damphir's Bite attack and a Jar of Bugs, and you gain an infinite heal plus infinite boost to an attack roll or ability check once per long rest. Fun fact, you can cast the spell Wrist Pocket on a handy haversack without tearing a rift in dimensions. That only happens with items as per the description of such items. You cannot, however, Wrist Pocket a bag of holding, since Wrist Pocket only works on items that weigh 5 pounds or less. A fun character idea would be a Thief Rogue with 3 levels of Conjuration Wizard. Take Wrist Pocket as a spell. Also, if you're a Plasmoid, you can shove everything you own into a handy haversack, then shove the haversack into a wrist pocket, and now you can, as your amorphous form, squeeze into spaces as small as an inch wide to steal shit. Shove it into your haversack, then leave. Mage armor would mean you don't need armor either. Alright. Okay. I apologize, Roy. I apologize, Steffi, for all of this D&D talk, but no one's saying anything. I have to make some effort. Speaking of, 3 hours, 45 minutes. I think this will be a good time to end the stream. I hope all of you had fun. Tomorrow, I'm gonna stream Balatro.